Hi, welcome to Ranger Garage. I'm glad you found our channel. On this channel, you're going to learn a lot about vehicle maintenance. We're going to show the everyday person how to work on classic vehicles, modern day vehicles, things that you can do yourself instead of paying, hundreds and thousands of dollars. We'll teach you some customization, some modernization stuff. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please subscribe. Please give us a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about the work that we've done, maybe it wasn't clear, feel free to email us at rangergarage@gmail.com. Hope you enjoy. Welcome back to Ranger Garage. Today we're going to discuss upholstery. Now, for those of you like me and have a classic vehicle, like I have a '89 Ford Bronco that I've been rebuilding, trying to get custom seats or upgraded upholstery seats can be quite expensive. So what I found is there's an easier, simpler solution, which is a lot more cost effective. First, I bought a universal faux leather seat covers, and I made some modifications to it. This is a much easier, much more cost-effective way. Let's take a look. So here we have the bottom portion of my bench seat from my Ford Bronco. And what I've done is that I have taken the universal slip cover and I've cut it in half and notched out a piece in the middle. That allowed this to be able to compress to give it a tighter fit. On the top portion, this was a universal piece that had a zipper panel. I removed the zipper panel and narrowed the center strip, and I'm going to stitch those together, thereby compressing this fit, giving us a nice leather tight fit around all the corners. I will show you this once it's complete and then when I install. Hi, welcome back to Ranger Garage. Today we're going to finish up the upholstery that we did for the Bronco. Had some good help from my friends at TDT Upholstery in the Glendale, Arizona area. They've done some fantastic work, helped stitch together that universal upholstery set that I have, and I'm going to show you where we're at. So this is, they've made these stitches for me. If you remember, I made these cuts yesterday. Well, they have stitched these up for me, and I have already put the bottom one on. It is not permanently affixed, but if you notice how much tighter the corners are, and it'll be much tighter after I finish put the 3M adhesive down. Just so you know, when you get these universal sets, you've got to cut off the straps and the extra foam weights or guides that they put on to clear that completely out. If you want to start putting it on here to where it looks like a clean fit. And so I'm going to put this together and I'll show you what it's going to look like. Okay, so what I'm taking is, and I'm just going to do it here on this top portion. And as I've shown you, that it has been completely connected together. This works the same way that it normally does if it was one that was designed to fit your vehicle. But as we've discussed, trying to get one to fit a classic Bronco, a little bit more difficult. So first thing you do is just get it on this corner here. And then you stretch it to get on the other corner. Now this is just a test fit. Because when I do the final fit, we're going to put a 3M adhesive glue, and I'll show you what that is. Now, one advantage of doing it this way is you can actually take those headrest openings, and put them in the back where they can't be seen, instead of having them, in the front. And then I'll show you at a later date what we're going to do to completely fix that to where you can't see it. Now, this is what it's going to look like. Now you see these wrinkles. These wrinkles will come out especially when you put the 3M adhesive, and it'll start looking, smooth and tight like that. But we're going to go over that at a later date. Got to get this together, get it out in the garage, and start putting the spray down. So, thanks a lot for the update. Continue to enjoy Ranger Garage. Remember, hit those likes or thumbs up. Hi, welcome back to Ranger Garage. When last we left, we were working on the seats for the Ford Bronco, 89 Ford Bronco. Last time we were together, you saw that we had cut out the universal seats that we got from AutoZone and cut them to where they would fit a tight, snug fit, not a loose fit, but a tight, snug fit for the Bronco. Then we took it to our good friends at TDT Upholstery, and they did the stitching for us and sewed it up together, and they turned out quite nicely. Now their work was great. My work, maybe not so much. Using the 3M adhesive, which I will show you. Using the 3M super adhesive and a lot of muscle power, although weak muscle power, but a lot of muscle power, I was able to get these seats on, and they turned out okay. I have to remind myself I only paid $60 for these things, and they look pretty decent. Obviously not as good a job as, say, if I had taken the seats straight to our friends at TTT. I'm sure they would have done a much, much better job. But here, I'll give you a closer look. This is the front seat. These are all leather. Okay. And this is the back seat. And it is tight. It's got a tight fit. And that's what we ended up with. Now, we are going to do some modifications to the back. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to get a piece of leather, or faux leather, and cut it and trim it to where, and then use the same adhesive and adhere it back to the back of the chair. And the same thing for the rear. But as of now, I've got leather seats. They are quite comfortable, and I believe they're going to do just fine. So I did not show you the actual putting it on process. Keynotes to remember: wear gloves. It says spray and wait 30 seconds. That is before you let it go. But when you're trying to manipulate the stuff onto the seats, I recommend spray and immediately go on, at least here in Arizona in the dry climate, because it dried really fast and was really sticky. And so I highly recommend that. Okay, well, that's all we have today for the seats. I just wanted to give you an update and look forward to seeing you soon.